Blog Talk Radio.
Shabbat Shalom. A song for the days already inside your home. Sunday Salam. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank Jah Rastafari.
Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari.
Yay, 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 yay.
Messianic candle lighting blessing for the Shabbat in the Hebrew and the English tongue. Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'zivanu lehiyot Ur lagoyim banatan lanu et Yehoshua Mishianu Ur haolam. Blessed is Yahweh Almighty, our King of the universe, who sanctified we, Yahweh's people, with his commandments, and commanded we, Yahweh's people, to be a light to the nations, and who gave to we, Yahweh's people, Yehoshua, our Messiah, the light of the world.
Shabbat Shalom, 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 Shabbat.
conga drum, bringing out come out of Aja people, come. Some upon the Indian reservation, some will go on to repatriation. Some will claim the land of Canaan, and of the slave driver them be a possession. Oh, let the flame and let them go. The flame, let 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 the flame. Whenever we feel the flame, the angels stand to flame, the angels stand to flame. Whenever we complain, whenever we feel the flame, the angels stand to flame, the angels stand to flame. Whenever we complain, let the flame, 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 let the Whenever we feel the flame, the angels stand to
Babylon burning, Babylon burning, Babylon burning. They have no water. Fire, 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 fire.
Blessed be Ab, Ubu, Manfactadu, Adu, Amlak, Aman. Princess has come out of Egypt. Ethiopians now stretches forth their hands unto God. O God of Ethiopia, our divine majesty, thy spirit has come into our heart to dwell in the path of righteousness. Lead us. Help us to forgive, that we must be forgiven. Teach us love, loyalty on earth as it is in Zion. Endure us with thy wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to do thy will. Thy blessing to you, that the hungry be fed, the naked be clothed, the sick nourished, the aged protected, and the infants cared for. Deliver us from the hands of our enemies, that we may prove fruitful in these last days. When our enemies are past and decay, in the depths of the sea, in the depths of the earth, or in the bowels of a beast, oh, give us all a place in thy kingdom forever. Selah. Let the words of our mouth and the meditations of our heart be acceptable in thy sight. O Jah, thou art the strength and our Redeemer, that liveth and reigneth in the heart of man.
Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day, and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth, when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew.
Shabbat, 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 yes, this is the Shabbat day. Shabbat day. Shabbat, Shabbat, holy Shabbat, yes, this is the holy day. Holy day. Shabbat, 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 yes, this is the Shabbat day. Shabbat day. Shabbat, Shabbat, holy Shabbat, yes, this is the holy day.
Work all week and now it's time to rest. Cook up the food and everything blessed. Lay back and pull the scriptures out. Family reading what it's all about. Giving full attention to the most high of creation. He hallowed it and made it a holy day. Separation. To be one with the most high and feel his essence. Destructions of the world have to be absent. We have to remember the fourth commandment until thy kingdom come.
Shabbat, 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 yes, it is the Shabbat day. Shabbat day. Shabbat, Shabbat, holy Shabbat, yes, it is the holy day. Holy day. Shabbat, 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 yes, it is the Shabbat day. Shabbat day. Shabbat, Shabbat, holy Shabbat, yes, it is the holy day. Holy day.
I'm duty free from my responsibility for servitude. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's what the Father said we're supposed to do. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by the words that proceeded by him that sits up on the highest throne. From the heaven to the earth, angel and man abstain from work, just as it was from in the first. Why should I divert? Even love forsake vacation, traveling and spending time one-on-one. It's a way of strengthening their union. We should do the same thing with the Almighty One.
Shabbat, 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 yes, this is the Shabbat day. Shabbat day. Shabbat, Shabbat, holy Shabbat, yes, this is the holy day. Holy day. Shabbat, 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 yes, it is the Shabbat day. Shabbat day. Shabbat, Shabbat, holy Shabbat, yes, it is the holy day.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
Thank Jah, Rastafari.
Jah, Rastafari. Jah, Rastafari. Jah, Rastafari.
Besem Ab, Wawalid, Wamenfes Kedus, Ahadu Amla. Ze Kedamit, Ye Kedamit. Besen Bed Ken. Meskel Abra. ሰማይን በከዋክብት ሸለመ፣ ከሁሉም ይልቅ ፀሐይን አሳየ። መስቀል አበራ፣ ሰማይን በከዋክብት ሸለመ። On the Sabbath eve, the cross shined and had the heavens embroidered with stars. Of all the sun is seen, the cross shined and had the heavens embroidered with stars.
Shabbat Shalom. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Glory be to my God and King. Glory be to the Supreme Being, Rastafari, the Anointed One. Haile Selassie rules from Zion. Glory be to my God and King. Glory be to the Supreme Being, Rastafari, the Anointed One. Haile Selassie rules from Zion. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Don't you worry of people's politics. Don't you worry of the preacher man's liars. For you and me, we are imperfect. Jah alone is the one I salute. Him alone is the one you should serve. Him alone is the one you should praise. Him alone, defender of the faith. Him alone stands for the truth. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. I know sometimes you feel hopeless. I know sometimes you feel helpless. Don't you give up, trust in the Father, for the Father is the provider. I know sometimes you feel hopeless. I know sometimes you feel helpless. Don't you give up, trust in the Father, for the Father is the provider. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away. Wherever you go, whatever you do, brothers and sisters, keep the Sabbath day and chase the devil away.
Hossein, Barku Etiowa Hamborak. Barku et Adonai Hamborak. The reader. Bless ye, bless y'all, Adonai, Adonai, Jah Rastafari, who is to be blessed. Barku et Adonai Hamborach. Al v'chozer, Baruki Yahweh Hamborach le'olam wa'ed. Congregation, aggregation, and the reader. Blessed is Adonai, Baruch Adonai Hamborak. Blessed is Adonai Jah Rastafari, who is to be blessed. Baruch Adonai Hamborak le'olam wa'ad. Forever and ever. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bidabaro Ma'eriv Iraim B'Hakamach Poteach She'arim Ua Bitabuna Shane. Blessed art thou, the I, Adonai, I Elohim, King of the universe, of the universal King. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who at thy word bringest on the evening twilight with wisdom, openest the gates of the heavens, and with understanding changes times and various the seasons, and arranges the stars in their watches in the sky. According to thy will, thou, the eye, createst day and night. Thou, the eye, rollest away the light from before the darkness, and the darkness from before the light. Thou, the eye, makest the day to pass and the night to approach, and dividest the day from the night. Yahweh Baot Adonai of hosts is the I name. El Chai, Wik I am, and El living, the living El, and enduring continually, itinually. Mayest thou reign over us, over I and I, forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai Ha Ma'erib Ravim. Blessed art thou, the I, Adonai, Jah Rastafari, who brings on the evening twilight. Ahavata Olam Beita Yisrael Amika. Ahavta, with everlasting, ever living love, thou hast loved the Beita Yisrael, the house of Israel, Amika, the I people. A law and commandments, statutes and judgments hast thou, the I, taught us, I and I. Torah, mitzvot, chukim, mishpatim, otanu, le malta. Therefore, Yahweh Eloheinu, Adonai, I and I Elohim, when we lay down and when we, I and I rise up, we, I and I will meditate, will meditate on thy statutes. Yea, we will, I and I will rejoice in the words of the I Torah, the I law, and the I commandments forever, forever. For they are I and I life and length of days of I and I days, and we, I and I will meditate on them day and night. And mayest thou, the I, never take away thy love from I and I. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Blessed art thou, the I, O Adonai, Jah Rastafari, who lovest thy people, Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Yisrael, Adonai Jah Rastafari, na Elohim, Adonai Jah Rastafari is one, is the one. Baruch Shem Kvoda Malkuto Le'olam Wa'ad. Blessed be his name, whose glorious kingdom is forever and ever, forever and ever. Ve'ahavta eti Yahweh Eloheka b'kol levaveka u'b'kol nafsheka u'b'kol me'odeka. and thou the I shall love. Yahweh Jehovah, he who be, the I Elohim, with all thine heart and with all thy soul and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee, I this day, shall be upon thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently to thy children. So talk of them when thou sittest in thine beitikah, in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up, and thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, upon yadikah, and they shall be for frontlets between thine eyes, and thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of beitikah, the eye house, and upon thy gates. Bisha'areka. And it shall come to pass, if y'all shall hearken diligently to my commandments, which I command you this day, to love Yahweh Elohim, Jehovah, Yahweh Elohim, true good, true God, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, your psyche, that I will give the rain of your land in its season, the former rain and the latter rain, that I mayest gather in thy corn and thy wine and thine oil. And I will give grass in thy field for thy cattle, and thou shalt eat and be satisfied. Take heed to yourselves, lest your heart be deceived, and ye all turn aside and serve Elohim Acharim, other Elohim, and worship them. And the anger of Adonai Rastafari be kindled against you, and he shut up the heaven, that there be no rain, and the land yield not her fruit, and ye all perish quickly from off the good land which Jehovah giveth you. Therefore shall ye all lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul and in your psyche, and ye all shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And ye all shall teach them your children, talking of them when thou sittest in beitekah, in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou, the I, shalt write them upon the doorposts of Beitekah, the I house, the I beit, and upon thy gates, that your children that your days may be multiplied in the days of your children upon the land which Yahweh, which Jehovah sware to your fathers, your patriarchs, to give them, as the days of Shemaim, the heavens above the earth, the earthly plane. And Yahweh and Jehovah spake to Moshe and Lamor, saying, speak to the Bnei Yisrael, the children, the sons of Israel, and bid them that they make them a fringe upon the corners of their garments throughout their generations. And they put upon the fringe of each corner a cord of blue, and it shall be to you for a fringe, that you all may look upon it and remember all the commandments of Adonai Rastafari, and do them, and that ye all go not about after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye all used to go astray, that ye all may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy, eyeless, set apart to y'all Elohim, true good, true God. Ani Yahweh Elohim asher hotzeiti etkem me'aretz Mitzrayim lihiota lakem Elohim. Ani Yahweh Elohim. I be he who be y'all Elohim, who brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim, out of the land of Kemet, to be your Elohim, true good, true God. Ani Yahweh Elohim. I be he who be y'all Elohim. Amen. With a emunah kol zot. True and trustworthy is all this. And it is established with us, with I and I, that he is Yahweh, Jehovah, Eloheinu, I and I Elohim, I and I true good, I and I true God, and there is none beside him. And that we, that I and I, Yisrael, are Amo, his people. It is he who redeemed us, I and I, from the hand of kings. Even I and I, king who delivered us, I and I, from the grasp of all the terrible ones. Ha-El, the true good, the true God, who on our behalf dealt out punishment to our adversaries and requited all the enemies of I and I soul, of I and I psyche, who doest great things past finding out, yea, and wonders without number, who holdest I and I soul, I and I psyche in life and liberty, and have not suffered our feet, I and I feet, to be moved, who made us, I and I, tread upon the high places of I and I enemies, and exalted I and I horn over all them that hated I and I, that hated us, who wrought for us, for I and I, miracles and vengeance upon power, all Pharaoh, signs and wonders in the land of the children of Cam, the children of Kemet, the children of Ham, who in his rod smote all the firstborn of Mitzrayim of Kemet, and brought forth Amo Yisrael from among them to everlasting, ever-living freeness, who made his children pass between the divisions of the Yam Suf, the Eter Bahir, the Red Sea, the Eritrean Sea, but sank their pursuers and their enemies in the depths. Then his children beheld his might, they praised and gave thanks, for Isis to Shemo, his name, and willingly accepted his sovereignty. Moshe and the Bnei Yisrael and the sons of children of Israel sang a song to thee, the I, with great joy, saying, all of them, Ki akamoka ba'elim Yahweh mi akamoka ne itara ba'kodesh nora tehilota ose tele. Who is like to thee, Yahweh Jehovah, among the mighty ones, mi kamoka ba'elim Yahweh, who is like to thee, mi kamoka, glorious in holiness and islandness, ne idara ba'kodesh, reverent in praises, nora tehilot, doing wonders, ose pele. Thy children beheld thy sovereign power. As thou didst cleave the sea before Moshe, they exclaimed, Ze Eli, Anu, with Amru. This is my El Eli, Hailai, Ze Eli, and said, Yahweh Jehovah shall reign for ever and ever, Yahweh Yimloka le'olama wa'ad. And it is said, for Yahweh Jehovah hath delivered Yaakov Jacob, and redeemed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he. Baruch atah Adonai Ta'ala Yisrael. Blessed art thou, Adonai, Rastafari, who hath redeemed Yisrael, Ethiopia. Cause us, I, Yahweh, Eloheinu, Jehovah, I, Elohim, true good, true God, to lie down in peace, Li Shalom, and rise and raise, I, up, Malkeinu, O Ainai King Negusana, Ainai Negus, to life, Li Chayim. Spread over us, over Ainai, the tabernacle of the eyepiece of the eye Shalom. Direct us, direct Ainai, right through thine own good counsel. Save us, save Ainai for thy name, for the Hashem's sake, the I name's sake. Be thou a shield about us, about Ainai. Remove from us, Ainai, every enemy, pestilence, sword, famine, and sorrow. Remove also the adversity and the adversary from before Ainai and from behind Ainai. Oh, shelter us, shelter Ainai beneath the shadow of the eye wings. For thou, O El, Ki El, for thou, O El, art Ainai guardian and Ainai deliverer. Ki El, Shomareinu, Uamat Eleinu, yea, thou, Ata, O El, Ki El, Meleka, Chanun, Wirachum, Ata, Ushmora, Feyateinu, Ua Boeinu, Lichayim, Ula Shalom, May Ata, U'ada Aulam. Yea, thou, El, art a gracious and merciful King, a gracious and merciful Negus, and guard Ainai going out, and Ainai coming in to life and to peace from this time, from this hour forth, and forever more. Ufrosha Aleinu Sukata Shilomeka. Blessed art thou, the I, Adonai, Rastafari, who spreadest the tabernacle of thy peace over us, over I, and over Amikah, the I people, Yisrael, and over Yerushalayim. Baruch atah Yahweh, Poresh Sukata Shalom Aleinu. We all call Amo Israel. We all Yerushalayim. 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 Yerushalayim.
ሽመላ አገራችን ኢየሩሳሌም ደህና ሽመላ አገራችን ኢየሩሳሌም ደህና
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Psalm 95. Oh, come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before his presence with thanksgiving and make a joyful noise unto him with psalms. For the Lord is a great God and a great King above all gods. In his hand are the deep places of the earth. The strength of the hills is his also. The sea is his, and he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. Oh, come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, and the sheep of his hand. Today, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your heart as in the provocation, and as in the day of temptation in the wilderness, when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work. 40 years long was I grieved with this generation, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, and they have not known my way. Unto whom I swear in my wrath that they should not enter into my rest, my rest, my rest, my rest, my rest, my rest, my rest. Psalm 96. Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song. Sing unto the Lord, all the earth. Sing unto the Lord, bless his name. Show forth his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all peoples. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Give unto the Lord, O ye kindreds of the people. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts. O worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Fear before him all the earth. Say among the heathen that the Lord reigneth. The world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously. Let the heavens rejoice, and let the earth be glad. Let the sea roar, and the fullness thereof. Let the fields be joyful, and all that is therein. Then shall all the trees of the wood rejoice before the Lord. For he cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness, and the people with his truth, 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 with his truth. Psalm 97. The Lord reigneth, let the earth rejoice, let the multitude of isles be glad thereof. Clouds and darkness are round about him. Righteousness and judgment are the habitation of his throne. A fire goeth before him, and burneth up his enemies round about. His lightnings enlightened the world. The earth saw and trembled. The hills melted like wax at the presence of the Lord, at the presence of the Lord of the whole earth. The heavens declare his righteousness, and all the people see his glory. Confounded be all they that serve graven images, that boast themselves of idols. Worship him, all ye gods. Zion heard and was glad, and the daughters of Judah rejoiced because of thy judgments, O Lord. For thou, Lord, art high above all the earth. Thou art exalted far above all gods. Ye that love the Lord hate evil. He preserveth the souls of his saints. He delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked. Life is sown for the righteous, and gladness for the upright in heart. Rejoice in the Lord, ye righteous, and give thanks at the remembrance of his holiness, his holiness, his holiness, his holiness, his holiness. Psalm 98. O sing unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm hath gotten him the victory. The Lord hath made known his salvation. His righteousness hath he openly showed in the sight of the heathen. He hath remembered his mercy and his truth toward the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the earth. Make a loud noise, and rejoice, and sing praise. Sing unto the Lord with the harp and the voice of a psalm. With trumpets and sound of cornet, make a joyful noise before the Lord the King. Let the sea roar and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. Let the floods clap their hands. Let the hills be joyful together before the Lord. For he cometh to judge the earth. With righteousness shall he judge the world, and the people with equity, with equity, with equity, with equity, with equity, with equity. Psalm 99. The Lord reigneth, let the people tremble. He sitteth between the cherubims, let the earth be moved. The Lord is great in Zion, and he is high above all the people. Let them praise thy great and terrible name, for it is holy. The king's strength also loveth judgment. Thou dost establish equity. Thou executest judgment and righteousness in Jacob. Exalt ye the Lord our God, and worship at his footstool, for he is holy. Moses and Aaron among his priests, and Samuel among them that call upon his name, they called upon the Lord, and he answered them. He spake unto them in the cloudy pillar. They kept his testimonies, and the ordinance that he gave them. Thou answeredst them, O Lord our God. Thou wast a God that forgavest them, though thou tookest vengeance of their inventions. Exalt the Lord our God, and worship at his holy hill. For the Lord our God is holy. 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 Psalm 29. Give unto the Lord, O ye mighty. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. The voice of the Lord is upon the waters. The God of glory thundereth. The Lord is upon many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars. Yea, the Lord breaketh the cedars of Lebanon. He maketh them also to skip like a calf. Lebanon and Syrian like a young unicorn. The voice of the Lord divideth the flames of fire. The voice of the Lord shaketh the wilderness. The Lord shaketh the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord maketh the hinds to calve, and discovereth the forests. And in his temple doth every one speak of his glory. The Lord sitteth upon the flood. Yea, the Lord sitteth king forever. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. 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 People with peace.
I want to give unto Rastafari, yo, mighty, give unto Rastafari glory and strength. Give unto Rastafari the glory due unto his name. Worship Rastafari and beauty of holiness. The voice of Rastafari is up on the waters. The voice of Rastafari is thunder it. Rastafari.
My advice to all is to fulfill the Ten Commandments.
The Lord will bless his people with peace. Peace, 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 peace.
מזמור כ"ט, מזמור לדוד. הבו לאדוני בני אלים, הבו לאדוני כבוד ועוז. הבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, השתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש. כל אדוני על המים, אל הכבוד הרעים. אדוני על מים רבים. כל אדוני בכוח, כל אדוני בהדר. כל אדוני שובר ארזים, וישבר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון. וירקידם כמו עגל, לבנון וסיריון כמו בן ראמים. כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש. כל אדוני יחיל מדבר, יחיל אדוני מדבר קדש. כל אדוני יחולל איילות, ויחשוף יערות ובהיכלו, כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למבול ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו ושלום, 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 ושלום,
Ana bekoach, we beg thee. Ana bekoach. Gedulata yeminaka tatir sarura. With the strength and greatness of thy right arm. Gedulata yeminaka tatir sarura. Untangle our knotted fate. Aver arena ta amika. Accept your people, thy people's song. Kaver arena ta'amika. Sangreinu. Ahreinu. Nora. Elevate and purify us. Sangreinu. Ahreinu. Elevate and purify Ayanai. Nora. Nora, awesome one, dreaded one, dreadful one, awesome one. Na Gibor, please, heroic one, mighty one. Na Gibor, Dorsheya Yehudeka. Those who pursue your uniqueness. Kubavata Shamrei, guard them as the pupil of the eye. Kubivat Shamrein Barkeim Taharein Rachemei Sidikateka Tamida Gamle. Bless them, purify them, pity them. Barkeim Taharein Rachemei Sidikateka Tamida Gamle. May your righteousness always reward them. Chasin Kadosh Berov Uvika, powerful and holy and Isla One. In goodness, Nahela Etateka, in goodness lead your flock. Yachida Ge'eh Le'ameka B'nei Zochreya Kedushateka, unique and proud one. To your people turn. Zochrei, those who remember Kedushateka, your holiness, your islandness, your set apartness. Shawatenu Kaven, accept our cries. Shawatenu Kaven, accept our cries. Ushma'a. And hear our screams, accept our cries, our shout outs. Show Aden, Kavir Ushma, Faik Aden, Yodea, Ta Elumot, O knower of mysteries, of secrets. Yodea Ta Elumot, Baruch Shem Kavod Malkuto Le'olam Ra'ed. Blessed is the name of His Majesty, of His noble kingdom, forever and ever. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. A song for days already inside your home.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat. Lekha Dodi Likrati Kala Bnei Shabbati Nikabala. Lekha Dodi Likrati Kala Bnei Shabbati Nikabala. Shamor Wizakora Bedibor Hada Hisham Anu El Ham Yuhad. Yeh Yao Adonai Hada Ushmo Hada Lishem Ulatif Ereta We Litahila. Leka Dodi Likrati Kala Bnei Shabbati Nikabala. Come, my friend, to meet the bride. Let us make I welcome the presence of the Sabbath. Leka Dodi Likrati Kala Bnei Shabbati Nikabala. Shamor Wizachor Bidibur Echad. Observe and remember the Sabbath day. Hishmi Anu El Ham Yuchad. The only El, true good, true God, cause I and I to hear in a single utterance. Yah, Yahweh, Adonai Echad, Ushmo Echad, Jaja. We have Jaja in the Siddur, Yah, Jaja Echad. Adonai is the one. Yahweh, Jehovah is the one. Yahweh Echad, Ushmo Echad, and his name is one. L'shem u'latifereta ve'litahila. To his renown and his glory and his praise. Leka dodi likrati kala b'nei shabati nekabala. Likrata Shabbat lekua w'nelcha ki hiya mikor habrata merosh mikadem nisuka sofa ma'aseh be'machshava techila. Come, make I and I go to meet the Sabbath, for it is a wellspring of blessing, of baraka. From the beginning, Me'rosh. From of old, Mik Adam, it was ordained, last in production, first in thought. Leka dodia likrati kala, b'nei shabatia nekavala. Mik adesha meleka ira meluka. Umi yasiya mitoka ha hefeka. Ravlach shaveta bi'imeka habaka. Huwa yachmola alayich chemla. O sanctuary of our King, Mikadesh Melech, O regal city, Ira Meluka, arise, go forth from thy overthrow. Kumi Tzii Mitoka Ha-Hefeka. Long enough, Rav Lach, long enough hast thou dwelt in the valley of weeping. Rav Lach Shaveta Bi'imeka Habaka. Verily, he will have compassion upon thee. I. Huwa Yachmol Alaycha Chemla. Lika Dodia Likrati Kala. B'nei Shabati Nikabala. Hita na ri. Maya Afara Kumi. Livashia Bigdeya Tif Artecha Ami. Al Yada Bena Ishaya Beta Ha Lachmi Kara Illa Nashia Ge Allah. Shake thyself from the dust, arise, put on the garment of thy glory, Ami, O my people, through the son of Jesse, the Bethlehemite. Draw thou nigh, near to my soul, to my psyche. Redeem it, redeem her. Lekha dodia likratika la b'nei shabatia nikabala. Hita orari, kiava orecha, kumi ori shira, daveri, kavoda yawa alaycha nigala. Arouse thyself, hita orari, arouse thyself, hita orari, for thy light is come, ki ba orech. Arise, shine, umi, ori, awake, give forth a song, the glory of Jaja, the glory of Yahweh, of Jehovah is revealed upon thee. I, speaking to she. Hita orari, kiva orecha, kumi, ori, shira, dareri, kovoda yawa alayecha nigala, lecha dodia likrati kala, b'nei shavati nikabala, lo tehoshi, lo tikalmi, ma tisha tochechi, ma tahaimi, bacha yechesu, ye ami, with nivaneta ir Allah tilaha. Be not ashamed, Lord Devoshi, neither be confounded with law. Tikalmi, why art thou cast down? And why art thou disquieted? Ma, tisha tochachi? Oh, ma, tahaymi. The poor of my people trust in thee. Bak, yeah, Jesus. Oh, yeah, ami. The poor of my people, me, trust in thee, and the city shall be builded on her own mound. With niba neta ir ala tilaha. Leka dodi alikratikala. Bene shabati anikabala. Wehayua lima shisah. Sure. Saich, we racheko akola me bala aich, yasisa laich el haich, kia mesosa chatana ala kala, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. We hayu lima shi sa sho saich. And all that would swallow thee shall be far away. Thy God, thy true good shall rejoice over thee, as a bridegroom rejoiceth over his bride. Yasi salaycha Elohayich. Kiam sosa hatan al kala leka dotia likratika la bene shabati and nikabala yamin usa mol tifa rotsi we etta yawa ta eritzi al yad isha bena parzi we nisa mecha we nagila, thou shalt spread abroad on the right hand and on the left. Yamin, usmola, tifaroti, and thou shalt reverence, respect Jehovah, Jaja, we etta Jaja, we etta Yawa, ta'iritzi, al yad isha ben parzi, through the offspring of Perez, we, I and I also shall rejoice and be glad. We nisamecha, we nagila, leka dotia likratikala, bene shabati nikabala. Bawi bishalom itareta ba ilaha, gama be simcha, ua be ahala, tok. Aimune amsugula, bawi kala, come in peace, thou crown of thy husband, bawi bishalom itareta ba ilaha, with rejoicing and cheerfulness, come bi simcha, ua bi ahala, in the midst of the faithful, of the chosen people. Talk. Aimune amnasagula. Bawi kala. Come, O bride. Bawi kala. Come, O bride. Bawi kala. Leka dotia likrati kala. Bene shabati nikabala. Abala.
Bowie Kala, come on, bride. Yes, the bridegroom has come.
Foundation is in the whole of mountains. Jah loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things have been spoken of the O city of God. I'll make mention to Rahab and Babylon to them that know I. With the old Philistine Tyre, with Ethiopia, it shall be said that this man was born there. And the highest himself shall establish the earth. Jah Rastafari.
Bowie, Kala, Bowie. That's Leka Dodi. Went through a full verse by verse, the Peshat of the Hebrew. And here, Beta Yisrael, the Beta Israel, right up to Leka, come, Dodi. Come, my friend, come, my love, come, my beloved, to welcome the bride. Welcome Hashabat, Bawi Kala, Bawi Lakado.
כי ברגע שהם חללים את השבת יש צער מאוד גדול בשמיים. ובלג זה אבל לסמלת, הקדוש ברוך הוא אמר לשבת, מר אולי זה יקבולת, מי שישמור אותך אני אמחול לו על כל עוונות.
Yes, the Beta Yisrael, Beta Israel rendition of Lekad Dodi. Just a little, not sound clash here, but just a contrast, you know, the basic words we brought forward right there. And here's the Abba Yudaya Yehudi of Uganda, Wakanda. Here for Lekad Dodi.
Diri kirati kalam, ene shabati nakavela. Lehado diri kirati kalam, ene shabati nakavela. Shamuru vezakoru bedivori ehadi, ishini anueli hami ohadi. Adonai ehadi, mushimo ehadi. Icheni buriti pareti boritu hiram. Lehado diri kirati kalam, ene shabati nakavelam. Lehado diri kirati kalam, ene shabati nakavelam. Ikirati shabati lehubuni leha, iti mehori haboraha. Miroshimi kedemu nasuha, sofama sebe mehachobatu hila. Lehado diri kirati kalam.
likiratikala Pene Shabati nakavela Mikula shimereha irumeruha Umize imitoha ha Rabura hashebeti ba'elehi habaha Behuya hamolu aleiha emilam Ehadodi ikiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Ehadodi ikiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Idinari mi afaru okumi Libishi bigide iti farute haami Aluyadi beni shaideti harahami Kalubaeri nakushigala Ehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Ehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Iti urari Iba ureha uri Shiru daveri Kabodi Adonai alaiha ligala Ehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Lehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Loti bashibuloti harumi Mati johahibu matehemi Sahaya tuana yeriami Yeni buluta ilu alutila Ehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Lehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Behayulani zitata osaiha Beraha hukolu mebolaiha Yemitianaiha Eloheiha Kemisotikatani alukala Ehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Lehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Yamini besimaru Tiroti Baeti Adonai ta'arizi Yadi beni karizi Beni simaha benagila Lehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Lehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Koi beshalomu atareti bala Gamu berina ubi simuha Ubi sahala toha amuni Amu sigura boikala Shabati malokota Ehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela Lehadodi likiratikala Ene Shabati nakavela
Yes, the Abba Udaya went through the full of the Lekadodi, Likrat Kala, Pene Shabbat, Nakabala. Yes. Just one more right here before we just ride up right here, just to compare, same song sung by different ones, Beta Israel, right? Ethiopia, Beta Israel. We had Abba Udaya, Wakanda, Yehudim, and here some other Yehudim, Lekadodi. Yeah. version right there is interesting. They didn't go to the full right there. That was basically the last part. The Bowie, Kala, Bowie, come, O bride, Bowie, come, Kala, bride, speaking to she. Welcoming the Sabbath of Kabbalat Shabbat here, the Lekha Dodi shared a couple of different versions right here. Interesting how they did this one. They basically combined like the last part, the closing part, the Bowie Kala, come, O bride, or Bowie, come, speaking to she, Kala. Kala, the Hebrew bride, the Shabbat is referred to as bride, as the bride. Bowie Kala, with the second part of the opening, Pnei Shabbat Nikabala, to welcome the presence of the Sabbath, make I and I welcome the face of the Sabbath. Pnei Shabbat, the face of the Sabbath. Pnei, or the approaching of the Shabbat, the face of the Shabbat, the presence, the sabbatical presence. Pnei Shabbat, Nikabala, make we Kabbalah, make we welcome, make we receive. So when we want to talk about Kabbalah mystically, yes, but the root meaning is to receive or to welcome. So this part of the service here for the Shabbat Eve is known as the Kabbalat Shabbat. And we find this here in the Lekha Dodi, Pnei Shabbat, the face, the presence of the Sabbath, Nikabala. And then they went to the first part, the opening, Lekha Dodi, Likrat Kala. Lekha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat, Nikabala. And the closing part, the Alpha and Omega, beginning and end of the song, Bowie Kala, Bowie Kala, Bowie Kala.
Shabbat Shalom, a song for days already inside your home. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Psalm 92.
Shalom.
It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High, to show forth thy loving kindness in the morning and thy faithfulness every night, upon an instrument of 10 strings and upon the psaltery, upon the harp with a solemn sound. For thou, Lord, hast made me glad through thy work. I will triumph in the works of thy hands. O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth a fool understand this. When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. But thou, Lord, art most high forevermore. For lo, thine enemies, O Lord, for lo, thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. But my horn shalt thou exalt like the horn of an unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eye also shall see my desire on mine enemies, and mine ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. They shall still bring forth fruit in old age. They shall be fat and flourishing, to show that the Lord is upright. He is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness, 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 unrighteousness.
Yes. So we seal up the Kabbalat Shabbat, welcoming, receiving of the Sabbath, with the Sabbath Eve Psalm, Psalm 92 for the Shabbat, the Sabbath Eve Psalm, as well as the Friday evening Psalm, which is Psalm 93. So beginning off with Psalm 95 to 99 plus Psalm 29, the Ana Bekoah, extolling the attributes of Yahweh Eloheinu. Then we move forward to Lekha Dodi, and then we seal it up right here, Psalm 92 that was, and here we have Psalm 93.
The Lord reigneth, he is clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed with strength, wherewith he hath girded himself. The world also is established, that it cannot be moved. Thy throne is established of old, thou art from everlasting. The floods have lifted up, O Lord, the floods have lifted up their voice, the floods lift up their waves. The Lord on high is mightier than the noise of many waters, yea, than the mighty waves of the sea. Thy testimonies are very sure. Holiness becometh thine house, O Lord, forever, 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 forever.
Yes, yes, yes. Now to go to the fuller fold of the evening service for the Shabbat and the holidays right here. But let's connect it with what is said by the master of the house, the man of the house, as the woman of the house begins off with that baraka, the lighting of the lights and the blessing, starting out the Shabbat Eve. At this particular point, after the Kabbalat Shabbat, we have the master of the house reciting from the Siddur what is known as the Ribon Shel Olam, right? The master of the universe, Almighty. He recites this right here from the Siddur, and then he reads the Eshet Chayil. Eshet Chayil. The Eshet Chayil is the woman of valor. The woman of valor. Woman of valor, we find that in Proverbs, Mishlei Shlomo, the Proverbs of Solomon, chapter 31, from verse 10 to verse 31. But before that word sound is brought forward right here, right? Before that is said, this is what he says, the sovereign of all worlds, the Ribon Shel Olam. Ribon Kol Ha-Olami. Ribon Kol Ha-Olami. Sovereign of the world. Word sound said here before the master of the house reads the Eshet Chayil, the virtuous woman, from Proverbs chapter 31. This is first said. Ribon Kol Ha-Olamim, Adon Kol Ha-Nishamot, Adon Ha-Shalom, Meleka Abir, Meleka Baruch, Meleka Gadol, Meleka Dober, Shalom, Meleka Hadur, Meleka Watika, Meleka Zak, Meleka Chaya Ha-Olamim, Melek Tova Uameitib, Meleka Yachida Uma Yuchada, Meleka Kabir, Meleka Lobesha Rachamim, Meleka Malke HaMelakim, Meleka Nisgab, Meleka Somecha Nofalim, Meleka Osea Ma'isea Bir Reishita, Meleka Podeu Amatzil, Meleka Sacha Wir Adom, Meleka Kadosh, Meleka Rama Wir Nisam, Meleka Shomea Tefila, Meleka Tamima Darko. Sovereign of all worlds, Ribon Kol Ha-Olamim, master of all souls, Adon Kol Ha-Nishamot, master of peace, Adon Ha-Shalom, mighty king, Melek Abir, blessed king, Meleka Baruka, great king, Meleka Gadol, king that speaketh peace, Meleka Dover Shalom, all honored king, Meleka Hadur, all worthy king, Meleka Watik, immaculate king, Meleka Zaka, ever living king, Meleka Chai Ha-Olamim, the good king, Melek Tov, the only king, Ua Meitiba, Meleka Yachid, most glorious king, Uma Yuchada, Meleka, the king that is clothed in mercy,
Kabir Maleka, Lobesha Rachamim Maleka. Supreme King of Kings, Malakeha Melakim Malek. Mighty King, Nisagaba Melek, the King that supporteth the falling. Someka Nofalim Melek, the King who produced the work of creation. Osea Ma'isea, Osea Ma'isea, Bireshitha Meleka, the King who redeemeth and delivereth. Podeh Ua Matzil Melek, the pure King. Tzach Wi Adom Melek, holy, holy King Kadosh Melek, exalted and elevated King Ram Wi Nisah Melek, King who hearkeneth, heareth to prayer. Shome'ah Tefillah Melek, King whose ways are perfect. Tamim Darko Melek, Tamim Darko. I give thanks to the I, O Adonai, Elohai, Haliyai, and to the Elohei, the Elohim of my fathers, my patriarchs, for all the mercy thou, the I, hast shown to I, and for that which thou wilt shew and show to me, to I, and to my household, and to all thy creatures who are brothers with I in my faith. And may thy holy, thy island, pure angels who do thy will be blessed. Master of peace, King, Melech, Negus, even Negus Neges, to whom peace, shalom belongeth. Bless I, and I with peace, with shalom. Remember I, and I, my household, and all thy people, Amikah, Bait Yisrael, the Beit Yisrael, the house of Israel, for a good and peaceful life. Melech, Hamelech, King, Negus Neges, most high above the host of Shemaim, our Creator, Irata, and the Creator, the Irata of the beginning, I pray to the I, that thou, the I, grant I and I household to find grace and good understanding and understanding overstanding in thy, the eyes, and in the eyes of all men, and in the eyes of all who see I and I, to perform thy, the I service. Grant I and I, grant us to receive the Shabbat with abundant joy, riches and glory, and with lack of sin, chet, remove from I household, and from all thy people, Amikah, Yisrael, all kinds of disease, all kinds of pain, all kinds of poverty and needfulness, and put in our hearts, I and I hearts, the good inclination that we, I and I, may serve the I with truth, fear, reverence, respect, and love, and that we, I and I, may be honored in thy eyes and in the eyes of those who see I and I, seen. For thou, the I, art Ha-Melech, Melech Ha-Kavod, Yekuvr Negus, the King of glory. For to the I it is fitting, for to the I it is becoming. O Supreme King, command thy angels, the ministering angels, the angels of the Most High, that they remember I and I in mercy, and bless I and I when they enter I house, Beiteh, on I and I Isla holy day. For I lighted I and I candles, I and I light, put in order I bed, and change I and I apparel in honor of Hashavat. And I have come into Beitekah, into the I Beit, into the I house, to make supplication to thee I, that thou mayest cause my grief to vanish. I acknowledge that thou, the I, didst create all existing things in 6 days, and I'll repeat it twice and thrice, acknowledge it over my cup, my chalice, on the day of my joy, as thou, the I, hast commanded I and I to remember it, and to enjoy with the additional soul, nefesh, which thou, the I, hast put in I shall rest on it as thou hast commanded I to serve to the I, and thus, like this, will I proclaim thy greatness with song. And I am mindful of the I, O Adonai Jah, Rastafari, that thou wilt have mercy upon I in my exile, to redeem me, redeem I, and to stir I and I heart to love thee I. Then shall I guard thy ordinances and thy statutes without grief, and I shall pray legally as is meet and proper, as is right and proper. O angels of shalom, of peace, may your coming be shalom, in peace. Bless I and I with shalom, and give a baraka, a blessing to my prepared table. May your departure be in peace and shalom from now and even to all eternity. Amen. Selah, 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 Selah,
And after that reciting right there, the master of the house, we'll say this is the Eshet Chaya, virtuous woman, woman of power, woman of strength. Yes,
Who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find a virtuous woman? Who can
wise.
The poor and needy? Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies, the poor and needy. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant's ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth the field, and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planteth the vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor, yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry, her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. The end of the proverb. Who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. Who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find a 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 virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
Eshet Chayil, Miyimtza, Eshet, woman, Eshet Chayil, Chayil, a woman of Chayil, woman of strength, a woman of worth, a virtuous woman, Eshet, Oset, Eshet Chayil, Miyimtza, Wirachoka Mitanim, Mikra, for her price is far above rubies. Meet the name. Here, warrior king. Yes, sir.
Shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, shuba shuba, shuba 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 day, shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, yeah. Now, the real man can live without the woman. Like night to day, says a woman to her man. He's essential to his purpose and his mission. A good woman is a glory to her man. He'll never take the power, still just make him a better man. Every great man has a virtuous woman. Woman, you say you love me, you never leave me lonely, yeah. You always be there for me. The need not to worry, yeah. Woman, to keep my strong, which is part of your plan. I'll leave my mom and dad, find a woman and be one. With a woman I make my bond, perfect combination. I am a black man, some love me black woman. Woman, I give me this sweet, sweet love. Oh, any time of day, yeah, lots of kisses and hugs. Oh, I burn out all, yeah. No real man can live without the woman. That night to day, says a woman to her man. And she's essential to his purpose and his mission. A good woman is a glory to her man. She'll never take the power, she'll just make him a better man. Every great man has a virtuous woman. Woman I love and honor. The father had the light career, the Empress Omega. The mother Rastafari culture revises to the king and his Empress Menin, who showed us the right and the true way of living. Woman who never cause sin, so listen as I sing. But the women of the earth, my joy bell ring, ring, ring. Equality in Zion, my nature's law, that's where he should go. For every man I know there is a woman. You meet the valley, that's all I know. Oh yeah. Shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, shuba shuba, shuba 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 day, shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, shuba shuba day, shuba 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 day. Well, I say the family unit is fundamental and important, you know. The real man can't live without someone, you know. A person's gonna ride this one to purify the one that I want, you know. There you go, you meant to know, you know. Now. The real man can live without the woman. Like night to day, says a woman to her man. And she's essential to his purpose and his mission. A good woman is a glory to her man. Woman, you say you love me, you never leave me lonely, yeah. You always be there for me. So need not to worry, yeah. Woman, to keep my strong, which is part of your plan. I leave my mom and dad, find a woman and be one. With a woman I make my bond, perfect combination. I am a black man, some love me black woman. Woman I give me this sweet, sweet love. Oh, any time of day, yeah, lots of kisses and hugs. For us the man I burn out all, yeah. can live without the woman. Like night to day, says a woman to her man.
Here we have today's daily psalm. We have Psalm 9 according to the royal order of Ethiopian Hebrews after the order of Melchizedek.
Psalm 86.
מזמור פ"ו תפילה לדוד, 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 לדוד.
Bow down thine ear, O Lord, O Lord.
Adonai, Adonai,
Hear me.
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 Adonai.
Hear me.
הטה אדוני אוזנך ענני, 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 ענני.
For I am poor and needy. 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 For I am poor and needy.
כי עני ואביון אני, 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 אני.
Preserve my soul, for I am holy, 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 holy.
כי חסיד, כי חסיד, כי חסיד, כי חסיד. שמרה נפשי כי חסיד אני, 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 אני.
O thou my God, O thou my God, O thou my God, O thou my God.
אתה אלוהי, 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 אלוהי.
Save thy servant that trusteth in thee, that trusteth in thee, that trusteth in thee, that trusteth in thee, that trusteth in thee.
הושע עבדך, הושע עבדך, הבוטח אליך, הבוטח, 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 הבוטח.
Be merciful unto me, O Lord, for I cry unto thee daily. Rejoice the soul of thy servant, for unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. For thou, Lord, art good and ready to forgive, and plenteous in mercy unto all them that call upon thee. Give ear, O Lord, unto my prayer, and attend to the voice of my supplications. In the day of my trouble I will call upon thee, for thou wilt answer me. Among the gods there is none like unto thee, O Lord, neither are there any works like unto thy works. All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee, O Lord, and shall glorify thy name. For thou art great, and doest wondrous things. Thou art God alone. Teach me thy way, O Lord. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. I will praise thee, O Lord, my God, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forevermore. For great is thy mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell. O God, the proud are risen against me, and the assemblies of violent men have sought after my soul, and have not set thee before them. But thou, O Lord, art a God full of compassion, and gracious, long-suffering, and plenteous in mercy and truth. O turn unto me, and have mercy upon me. Give thy strength unto thy servant, and save the son of thine handmaid. Show me a token for good, that they which hate me may see it and be ashamed. Because thou, Lord, hast holpen me, and comforted 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 me.
Yes, yes, yes. Today's daily psalm, royal order. We have Psalm 86 right here. Before we ride up, first this here, love to Ras Ali. We played the Wings of Salvation before, and here, My Jah. Yes, sir.
Let's give thanks and praises to the Most High Jah, the Most High. Nothing I see in life sweeter than my Jah, sweeter than my Jah. Hey. Nothing I see in this life sweeter than Jah Jah. No, 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 no. Nothing I see in life sweeter than my Jah, sweeter than my Jah. Hey. Nothing I see in this life sweeter than Jah Jah. No, 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 no. Then go glorify themselves, who glorify them. Let them speak about themselves, well I speak about the king. I know Rastafari had the living, he begin and he ordained me to do whatever and the way he blessed me in my going out and in my coming in. That's why I give him praise every time that I sing. Rastafari is the strength to keep me breathing. I tell you that the earth inside the hearts of men, ain't nothing I see in life better than my job, better than my job. I ain't seen nothing in life better than Jaja. No. Ain't nothing I see in life better than my job, better than my job. Nothing I see in this life better than Jaja. No. Them feel the fire, them feel the time. I feel the blessings, I feel the grace. Rastafari love is all that I witness. Rastafari goodness is all that I practice. He make the sun, the bird, the stars, he make the bees. Rastafari make the rivers and trees. Tell you Rastafari give the blessings like these. To make the body feel free. I tell you, nothing I see in life better than my job, better than my job. Nothing I see in this life better than Jaja. No. Ain't nothing I see in life better than my job, better than my job. Nothing I see in this life better than Jaja. No. Them can't buy Rasta with them dollars and cents. Tell them on to the most of your we give in reverence. As he is omnipotent and he is magnificent. Lord of all lords and he is king of all things. So he bless me with the power, big chant and sing. So we blow the trumpet from the corners on the range. Tell the youth them better taking the patience. King tell us the rise of the blessings we bring. Nothing I see in life better than my job, better than my job. Nothing I see in this life better than Jaja. No. Ain't nothing I see in life better than my job, better than my job. Nothing I see in this life better than Jaja. No. Nothing I see in life better than my job, better than my job. I ain't see nothing in life better than Jaja. No. Them glorify themselves, who glorify them. Let them speak about themselves, well I speak about the king. I know Rastafari had the living.
Yes, Ras Ali with my job right there. So here today's daily psalm. I'd like to first of all just touch on a little theme here. The hard and the soft, pointing of sounds here, and how there's some verses that if it's not distinguished, you can confuse one word for the next. But here they say,
For with stammering lips and another tongue, for with stammering lips and another tongue, for with stammering lips and stammering lips and stammering lips to this
pun in the Hebrew, the hard and the soft sounds. First verse we have Hey Yahweh Azneka. Hey Yahweh Azneka eneni ki ani we evyon ani. Hey Yahweh Azneka. Hey Yahweh Azneka. Neni ki ani we ebyon ani. So we have two ayns. We have neni, answer I, neni, and ki ani, ki ani, ki ani. Because it says, okay, and it says, bow down your ear, bow down that ear, like bow down that ear and hear the implied meaning right here in the first verse. And this is David, Tefillah, the David strengthens his prayer by the consciousness of his religion, or Haymanot, by the consciousness of his living faith. The English KJV, a prayer of David, bow down thine ear. So from the nata, to stretch or to spread, by the implication to bend away, bow down thine ear. And the ear in the Hebrew is the ozen, from the broadness, concretely the ear, ozen. Now, in the pointing right here, so we have bow down thine ear, O Lord, Hashem, Adonai, bow down thy ear, Hashem, hear me. Now, the hear me, the H6030 is the anna. Now, this is a prime root archaic. Literally, it actually means to eye. The word anna. It also generally means to heed in the sense of paying attention. By implication is to respond. Look at the root word anna. So it's the oin. Oin, not aleph. So we have the oin, not aleph. So there's the hard and the softer sound, the soft and the harder sound. So we have to eye, to heed, to pay attention, to respond. Also, by extension, to begin to speak. Specifically, the anna is the H6030, means to sing, to shout, to testify, to announce. Now, in the context here, it says, O Lord, Hashem, hear me. It has the implication of answer I. For I, italics am, the am is not really there, so it would more read directly. For I, poor and needy. The implication for I am poor and needy. So we have this first verse right here of Psalm 86, Psalm 86. Tefillah le David. Hey, Yahuwah Aznika. Some might point it as Yahuwah Oznika. Yahuwah Oznika. Eneni. We don't say that as aneni or ineni because it's an ayin. Now, what's interesting is we have two ayins, the hard A sound, and two aleph, the soft, by comparison, A sound. So we have eneni ki ani with ebion ani. So the ebion ani, and then we have the eneni ki ani. Eneni, that's connected actually with the first part of the verse. So we have Hete Yahuwah Aznika, Hete Yahuwah Aznika, Eneni. Ki Ani with Ebion, Poor Ani, or some point as Oni, Ki Oni with Ebion, Ani, Ki Oni with Ebion, Ani. So we have Ani, the personal pronoun I, Ani, Aleph, Nun, Yod, Ani with the Patah, right? Ani, right? We have the Ani, Ki, Ani. So we have Ki, Ani, so we have the Ani, and then we have the Ani. So this proves that they both could not have the same sound. Otherwise, one in hearing it would not be able to distinguish one particular sound from the next. So this is one reason why I won't call it stress it, but we emphasize, right? Enunciate, the enunciation and the emphasis. Tefillah le David. Hete, Yahuwah, Aznika, Eneni. Ki ani with Ebion, Ani. Ki ani with Ebion. So we have poor, ani, ki for poor and needy. For I am poor and needy. Ki ani with Ebion. So they both have an A sound, but one is a harder A sound and one is a softer A sound. So we have the aleph, the contrast between the aleph and the oin. Aleph, oin. Eneni. Somebody say aneni, but what is eneni? So we have a few, actually we have Aznika, Oznika, ear, incline thy ear. Hate Yahweh, hate, or someone pronounce it as hate. Hate Yahweh Aznika, hate Yahweh Oznika, Neni ki oni we ebyon ani. So it's like two hards and then two softs. And it's kind of interesting for the reader, the speaker, and going over it and practicing. Like the words sound power. Hate Yahweh Aznika. Hate Yahweh Aznika. Eneni ki oni with ebyon ani, eneni ki ani with ebyon ani. So even though ani and ani sounds similar, because of that emphasis to distinguish the ain from the aleph brings out the nuance of the word sound and power. Tefillah ledawi, het Yahweh aznika, eneni ki ani we ebyon ani, ki ani webyon ani.
Ani vani, I and I, Ani vani. Ani vani, here, just to hear the opening.
Psalm 86.
Again.
מזמור פ"ו תפילה לדוד.
Bow down thine ear, O Lord.
Adonai,
Hear me.
הטה אדוני אוזנך ענני.
For I am poor and needy.
כי עני ואביון אני.
Preserve my soul, for I am holy.
כי חסיד, שמרה נפשי כי חסיד אני.
Oh,
Rastafari, Abba Gada, Hawaza, Taya, Kala, Mana, Sai, Patada, Warashata.
Psalm 86.
מזמור פ"ו תפילה לדוד.
Bow down thine ear, O Lord.
Adonai,
Hear me.
הטה אדוני אוזנך ענני.
For I am poor and needy.
כי עני ואביון אני.
Preserve my soul, for I am holy.
כי חסיד, שמרה נפשי כי חסיד אני.
O thou my God,
אתה אלוהי.
save thy servant that trusteth in thee.
הושע עבדך, הפותח אליך.
Be merciful unto me, O Lord, for I cry unto thee daily. Rejoice the soul of thy servant, for unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. For thou, Lord, art good and ready to forgive, and plenteous in mercy unto all them that call upon me. Give ear, O Lord, unto my prayer, and attend to the voice of my supplication. In the day of my trouble I will call upon thee, for thou wilt answer me. Among the gods there is none like unto thee, O Lord, neither are there any works like unto thy works. All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee, O Lord, and shall glorify thy name. For thou art great, and doest wondrous things. Thou art God alone. Teach me thy way, O Lord. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. I will praise thee, O Lord my God, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forevermore. For great is thy mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell. O God, the proud are risen against me, and the assemblies of violent men have sought after my soul, and have not set thee before them. But thou, O Lord, art a God full of compassion, and gracious, long-suffering, and plenteous in mercy and truth. O turn unto me, and have mercy upon me. Give thy strength unto thy servant, and save the son of thine handmaid. Show me a token for good, that they which hate me may see it and be ashamed. Because thou, Lord, hast holpen me, and comforted 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 me.
Here. Basic Hebrew, here. Baby Hebrew, Shema Yisrael. 1 to 22. Abba Gadaha, Wazahata, Yaka Lama Nasa, Pa Sakara Shata. Again. Basic Hebrew, Baby Hebrew, 1 to 22. 22. Abba Gadaha, Wazahata, Yaka Lama Nasa, Pa Sakara Shata. Ta. Aleph. Ba Beit. Ga Gimel. Da Dalet. Ha Hey. Wa Wow. Za Zain. Cha Chet. Ta Tet. Ya Yod. Ka Kaf. La Lamed. Ma Mem. Na Nun. Sa Samech. A Ain. Pa Pei. Sa Sadai. Ka Kof. Ra Resh. Sha Shin. Ta Tau. Abagadaha. Wa Zachata. Yakalamana. Sa Apasa. Kara Sha Ta.
For with stammering lips and another tongue, for with stammering lips and another tongue, for with stammering lips and stammering lips and stammering lips for with stammering lips and another tongue and another tongue to this
Hebrew boy, everything takes time.
And here a midrash, a study on today's psalm, according to the royal order, after the order of the Ethiopian Hebrews. Here. Today's psalm, Mizmor Fei Waw, Mizmor Pei Vav. Psalm 86, here, Mizmor Fei Waw. Tefillah LeDavid, Hatei Yahweh Aznecha Enein Mi. A prayer of David, a prayer of David, a prayer of David. Bow down thine ear, O Lord, hear me. Here, opening verse. The Aleph, the first verse, Mizmor Fei Waw. Tefillah LeDavid, a prayer. Tefillah LeDavid of David. Hatei Yahweh Aznecha Eneini. Bow down thine ear. Hatei Yahweh. Bow down thine ear, O he who be, who he be. Hatei Yahweh Aznecha. Incline. Hatei Yahweh, O he who be, O Jehovah, Aznecha, thy ear. Hatei Yahweh Aznecha, Eneini. And answer I, Eneini, and hear I. Tefillah LeDavid, Hatei Yahweh Aznecha, Eneni. Rav Lewi, Levi said, at the time, the Iowa, he had to leave the earth, the farewell braka, the farewell blessing that Moshe gave to Yehuda was, as scripture says, according to Devarim, Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 7. And this is the blessing of Judah. Hear, Lord, the voice of Judah. And this is the blessing of Judah. Hear, Lord, the voice of Judah. Wizot li Yehuda, Wayomar Shema'ah Yahweh, all Yehuda. And this, Wizot, and this li Yehuda, of for Yehuda, for Judah. Wizot li Yehuda, Wayomar, and he said, Wayomar Shema'ah Yahweh. Hear, O he who be, who ye be, Shema Yahweh. Hear, O Jehovah, all the voice, all Yehuda, the voice of Yehuda, the voice of Judah. Wizot li Yehuda, Wayomar Shema'ah Yahweh, all Yehuda. And therefore David was entitled to say, Hateh Yahweh Aznika Eneni, bow down, incline, Hateh Yahweh, O Jehovah Aznika, thine ear, Eneni, and answer I, and hear I. Hateh Yahweh Aznika Eneni. And here, Midrash note, where it reads, and therefore David, and therefore David, the Midrash note on Mizmor Fei Waw, Psalm 86, therefore David, he was of the tribe of Yehuda, he was of the tribe of Judah. Connection here with Devarim, Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 7, that reads, Wizot li Yehuda, Wayomar Shema'ah Yahweh, all Yehuda. And this, for of Judah, this is the blessing of Yehuda. Hear, O Yahweh, O he who be, O Jehovah, the voice of Yehuda. Therefore, David, who was of the tribe of Judah, was entitled to say, Hateh Yahweh Aznika Eneni, bow down thine ear, incline thine ear, O Jehovah, hear me, hear I. Answer, Eneni, answer I. Keep my soul, for I am holy. Here, today's psalm, Mizmor Fei Waw, Mizmor Pei Vav, Psalm 86, the Beit verse, the first part of the second verse, where it reads, keep my soul, for I am holy. Shamra nafshi, kia chasid ani. Keep my soul, Shamra, Nafshi, keep her, keep she, keep my psyche, keep my soul, Shamra, Nafshi. For I am holy, for I am Chasid, I am goodly, I am godly, Ki Chasid, Ani, Shamra, Nafshi, Ki Chasid, Ani, Hakadosh, Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be He, called Himself Kadosh, called Himself holy, called Himself set apart, as it is said even in Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 12, where it reads, for I am holy, saith the Lord. And here, Jeremiah chapter 3, here, verse 12, the fuller verse. Haloka we karata eta hadebarim haele safona we amarta shuva Mishuvah Yisrael Nuum Yahuwah Lo Apila Panaya Bachem Ki Chasid Ani Nuum Yahuwah Lo Et Or Leolam. Here the fuller verse. Go and proclaim these words towards the north. Halok, go. We karata, and proclaim and recite Eta Hadebarim, the words Ha'ele. Eta hadebarim ha'ele, these words, debarim ha'ele, hadebarim ha'ele, these words, tzafona, towards the tzafon, the north, tzafona in the direction of the north, we amarta, and say, we amarta, shuba, mishuba,
Shubah, return, Mishubah, Yisrael, return, Shubah, Mishubah, thou backsliding, Yisrael, thou backsliding Israel, Nu'um, Yahuwah, saith the oracle, Nu'um, of Yahweh, of Jehovah, of he who be, Lo apil, Panaya Bakem, I will not frown upon you. I will not frown my face, to say my face. Now here in the KJV, it reads like this. It says, go and proclaim these words towards the north and say, return thou backsliding Israel, saith Yahuwah, and I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you, or bringing out the Hebraic sense of it, lo apil panai bakem, I will not frown upon you, I will not frown upon y'all. Literally in the Hebrew, this here, lo apil panai bakem, means I will not cause my face to fall. I will not cause my face to fall, the sense of I will not frown upon you. Lo apil panai, lo apil, and not falling panai, my face, bakem, against you all. KJV brings out, I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you, but Hebraically, panai is face. I will not cause my face to fall, which is paraphrased in the RV, the Revised Version, as I will not look in anger upon you. More like I will not look in disappointment. Lo apil, not to fall, panai, my face, bakem. Ki chasid ani nu'um Yahuwah, here from the Hebrew translation, for I am merciful, saith he who be, ki chasid. This is the key word, chasid. The word chasid, in some places, in some cases in the KJV, is translated as holy. So from the Midrash note, when we said right here, that HaKadosh, the Holy One, Baruch Hu, blessed be he, called himself holy, we said Kadosh. Now Kadosh, set apart, is the usual word for holy, even as the angels and the seraphim chant Kadosh, 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 holy, 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 or Kedus, Kedus, Kedus. Now here, the quote reference to Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 12, where it reads, for I am holy. So usually this would be Kadosh, Hebraically. But here from Yirmiyahu, bringing out the reasonment connected with the Midrash, the study on today's Psalm, Mizmor Fei Wow, Psalm 86, first part of the second verse, which reads, Shamra nafshi, ki chasid ani. Some translators translate and bring out the sense of holy. For example, the King James Version in the KJV translation of today's daily psalm, according to Royal Order of the Ethiopian Hebrews after order of Melchizedek, here, Psalm 86, according to KJV, it says, preserve my soul, for I am holy. So just a note to the Talmudim and the Chabarim and the disciples and associates, in some places in English, when they translate holy from the Hebrew, it may be from the Kadasha root, the Kadasha, we have Kadosh, that root there. Other times, like here, and in other Psalms, when the KJV brings out holy, the underlying Hebrew word is chasid, as we have in today's Psalm Ki, chasid ani, which may be and has been translated as for Ki chasid, holy in some translation, chasid ani, I, Ki chasid ani. The Hebrew chasid is one, brings up the sense of one who loves Elohim and is therefore deserving of his love. Chasid. Chasid is a very, very interesting Hebraic word. It's related to holy, those who have received of his grace and his mercy, the Chasid, the Chasidi. Here, Dawid says, Shamra nafshi, save her, save my soul. Shamra, guard, hedge about, nafshi, my soul. Ki, because Chasid, ani, for I am Chasid, as we have in Hebrew, Chesed. Chesed sometimes being brought out in the translation as mercy. Elsewhere in the translation to English being brought out as loving kindness. So Chesed, his loving kindness. Chasido, his loving kindness. Mercy, the sense of grace Hebraically. for I am one who has received and seek to live my life in liberty as worthy of thy grace. In some areas, this word Hasid, referring to the person, individual, the Hasidim, the ones and ones who are Hasid, refers to those who have received of his mercy, who have received of his loving kindness, who have received of his grace. In a Hebraic sense, the saints. Hasid is a saint. Thus, here in the Sefer Tehillim, in the Psalter, Hebraically brought out as, for I am godly. Brings out the sense, for I am, the translator, for I am godly. So here, building on this point, just clarifying two particular words, kadosh, holy, and Hasid. Sometimes translator will translate one for the other or the other for one, and not always consistently. But here, in this Midrash note here, on today's Psalm 86, at the Beit, the second verse, the first part of the verse, Shamra nafshi, ki Hasid ani, keep my soul, guard about my soul, for I am Hasid, I am Hasid. HaKadosh Baruch Hu called himself Hasid, called himself Hasid, as is said, for I am Hasid, saith Yahuwah, saith Jehovah, even here in Yirmiyahu, in Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 12. Halok wa karata, eta hadebarim haele, safona, wemarta, shuba, mishuba Yisrael num Yahuwah, lo apila panaya bakem, ki Hasid ani, num Yahuwah, lo et or le olam. Here, translator brings out, for I am merciful, saith he who be, who he be, Num, Yahuwah, the oracle, the Num, the oracle of he who be, who he be, Ki, Hasid Ani, for he who be, who he be, says, for I am Hasid, Ki, Hasid Ani. And here, in today's Psalm 86, verse 2, Shamra nafshi, Ki, Hasid Ani. But for David, for David, to call himself Hasid, holy, or more correctly, saintly, a saint, a set apart one, to receive he who be, who he be's mercy, grace, loving kindness. Rav Abba explained in the name of Rav Iskindri Alexandri, any man who remains silent when he hears himself reviled, even though he has at hand the means to strike back, becomes a partner of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of the Holy One, blessed be He, who likewise remains silent as he hears the nations of the earth, the Goyei Haaretz, the nationalities, the Gentiles, the international community of the earthly plane, revile him to his face. So, when David heard himself revile, but remained silent, he could say, keep my soul, for I am Hasid, Shamra nafshi, ki Hasid ani. Be merciful to me, to I, O Lord, for to thee, to the I, do I cry out all the day. Here, today's Psalm 86, the Gamel, the third, the Gimel verse. Chaneni Adonai, ki aleka ekra kol hayom. Be gracious to me, to I. Chaneni, chan, grace, ani, to I. Chaneni Adonai, Adonai, chaneni Adonai, ki aleka ekra kol hayom. For to the I, ki eleka, for ki eleka, ekra, I cry, ekra, I call out, I shout out, the sense of I call out, I call upon the I, even call upon the I by name. Ekra, call, hayom, call all, hayom, all the day. Chaneni Adonai, ki aleka, ekra, call hayom. Chaneni, be gracious. Chaneni, be merciful to me, to I, Adonai. But is it likely that a man would be praying, call hayom, call all hayom, the day, call hayom, all the day? Yes. Yes, Khan. Can. For in the verse, the day, Hayom, stands for this world. For in this verse, Hayom, the day, Ha, the Yom, the day, Hayom, stands for this world. That is day for Hagoyim, for the nations, the nationalities, the Gentiles, the international community, but night for Yisrael, but night for the Sar of El, for the Prince of the Almighty I. And here, Midrash note, referring this section right here to the Midrash on Psalm 25, the 7th section, 25.7. Hence, here, I cry out all the day. Ekra, kol hayom. Ekra, I call out. Ekra, kol hayom, all the day. Be gracious to me, to I, Adonai. Rejoice the soul of thy servant. For to thee I, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. Here. Today's psalm, the Gimel, the Gamel, the third, and the Dalet, and the fourth verses right here. Chaneni Adonai, ki aleka ekra kol hayom, sameach nefesh abdeka, ki aleka Adonai, nafshi esa, rejoice the soul, sameach nefesh abdeka, of thy servant, sameach nefesh abdeka, for to thee I, ki eleka, O Lord Adonai, sovereign Adonai, nafshi esa, nafshi, my soul, my psyche, esa, I lift up my soul to thee I. Bar Kapara said, if a man who has a servant in Beito, his house, says to him, I shall get thee a garment, he at once makes his servant rejoice. Now, if a mortal says such a thing to his servant, and it is enough to make him rejoice, how much more should we, I and I, who are thy servants, the I servants, rejoice? For thou, the I, livest forever, forever. And here a Midrash note connected with, and it is enough to make him rejoice. Even though the master, being mortal, may die before he can set out to purchase the garment. Here bringing out the sense of the Midrash, and it is enough to make him rejoice. Even though the master, being mortal, may die before he can set out to purchase the garment, how much more should we, I and I, who are thy, the I servants, rejoice? For thou livest forever, forever. Hence, here, it is said, be gracious to me, to I, Adonai, chaneni, Adonai. Rejoice the soul of thy servant. Sameach nefesh abdeka. For to the I, ki eleka, Adonai, do I lift up my soul. Nafshi esa. For thou, the I, Lord, art good and ready to pardon, and plenteous in mercy. Here today's Psalm, Mizmor Fei Wow, Pei Vav, Psalm 86. Here the fifth verse. Here the fifth verse, the Hey verse. Ki ata Adonai, Tob we salach, we rab chesed, likol koreka. For thou, the I, Adonai, art good. Ki ata Adonai, Tob, and ready to pardon. With salach, and ready to pardon, and plenteous in mercy. With rab chesed, Ki ata Adonai, Tob, with salach, with rab chesed. Rab, Phineas, HaKohen, the priest, taught, when the pans of a scale balance exactly, with the evil deeds on one side and the good deeds on the other, what does HaKadosh, Baruch Hu, do? What does the Holy One, blessed be he, do? He snatches a writ of debt out of the evil deeds and tips the balance toward the pan of good deeds. As is said even in Micah chapter 7, verse 18. Who is a God like to thee, the eye, that carries away the iniquity? Who is a God like to thee, that carries away the iniquity? And here, Micah chapter 7, verse 18. Mi el kamoka, nose aona, we obera alla pesha'a. Lisharita nachlato, lo hechazika la'adapo, kia chafetza chesedohu. Who is a El? Who El? Mi El, like to the eye, kamoka, like to the eye male. Ki El kamoka, nose aona, we obera al pesha'a. That pardoneth the iniquity. That pardoneth the iniquity. No se aona we ober al pesha. Lisharita nachlato. And passeth by the transgression of the remnant of his heritage. Lisharit of the remnant, nachlato, his heritage. Lo hechazika le'ada apo. He retaineth not his anger forever. For either. Lo hechazika la'ada apo. Not being strong or holding firmly, strongly. Lo hechazik la'ad. Going on, apo. Going on his anger. He retaineth not his anger forever. Ki chafetza chesed. Who? Because he delighteth. Ki for chafetz. Ki chafetz. For delighting chafetz, chesed, in mercy, in chesed, and loving kindness. Ki chafetza chesed hu. Here, a midrash note right here. The midrash note here connects this with the previous midrash to Psalm 30.4. To Psalm 30.4. And here. You have to bring out the sense here, the translation here. Who is a El like to the eye? An almighty El like to the eye that carries away the iniquity. Mi El kamoka, no se aon, no se, the lifter, no se, to lift, from nasa, to lift, no se, the lifter, aon, or avon, no se, modern Hebrew, avon, no se avon, ki El kamoka, no se avon. So here, who is like to the eye that pardoneth, translated that pardoneth, but in the Hebraic sense that pardoneth is also the nosei, is the lifter of avon, of moral perversity, aon, of iniquity, the lifter. So the sense of the one who pardons is the one who lifts the heavy burden of iniquity, antiquity. This and the other phrases here in Micah, are reminiscent of the 13 divine attributes of he who be, who he be. The 13 attributes bring out who he be, the 13 divine attributes found in Shemot, in Exodus chapter 34, verse 6.
Hebrew boy, everything takes time.
מזמור פ"ו תפילה לדוד. הטה אדוני אוזנך ענני, כי עני ואביון אני. שמרה נפשי כי חסיד אני, הושע עבדך אתה אלוהי, הבוטח אליך. חונני אדוני, כי אליך אקרא כל היום, שמח נפש עבדך, כי אליך אדוני נפשי אשא. כי אתה אדוני טוב וסלח ורב חסד לכל קוראיך. האזינה אדוני תפילתי והקשיבה בכל תחנונותי. ביום צרתי אקראך כי תענני. אין כמוך ואלוהים אדוני ואין כמעשיך. כל גויים אשר עשית יבואו וישתחוו לפניך אדוני ויכבדו לשמך. כי גדול אתה ועושה נפלאות אתה אלוהים לבדך. הורני אדוני דרכך אהלך באמיתך. יחד לבבי ליראה שמך. עודך אדוני אלוהי בכל לבבי ואכבדה שמך לעולם. כי חסדך גדול עלי והצלת נפשי משאול תחתיה. אלוהים זדים קמו עלי ועדת עריצים ביקשו נפשי ולא סמוך לנגדם. ואתה אדוני אל רחום וחנון ערך אפיים ורב חסד באמת. פנה אלי וחונני תנה עוזך לעבדך והושיע לבן אמתך. עשה עמי אות לטובה ויראו שונאי ויבושו. כי אתה אדוני עזרתני וניחמתני.
Shabbat Shalom. 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 Among the gods, the Elohim, there is none, no one like to the eye, O Lord. Neither are there any works like to thy works. Here. Today's psalm, Mizmor Fei Wow. Mizmor Pei Vav. Mizmor Fei Wow. Psalm 86. Here, the 8th verse. Among the gods there is none like to thee, O Lord, neither are there any works like to thy works. Ein kamoka ba Elohim Adonai, with ein kut ma'aseka, there is none, no one like to thee, to the eye. Ein kamoka, ein not being kamoka, like to the eye male. Ein kamoka, among the gods, the Elohim, va Elohim. Adonai, O Adonai, Adonai, Ein kamoka, ba Elohim, Adonai, and there are no works like thine, and there are no works with Ein and not with Ein, kut ma'aseka, works like thy works, and there's none like thy works with Ein, kut ma'aseka, Ein kamoka, ba Elohim, Adonai, with Ein kut ma'aseka. A mortal king builds the foundations of a structure to begin with, and then its upper portion. But it is not so with Hakadosh Baruch Hu. It's not so with the Holy One, the Sanctified One, the Set Apart One. Blessed be He, Baruch Hu. With Him, the upper portion of the structure in the beginning, and then the foundations. As it is said even in Bereshith, in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and then the earth. In the beginning, Elohim created the heavens, Hashemayim, and then the earth. Bereshith bara Elohim et Hashemayim with et haaretz. In the beginning, Bereshith. In the beginning, Elohim created. Bereshith bara Elohim, the heavens, et hashamayim, and then the earth, with et haaretz. A mortal, a form that he shapes cannot bring forth another form. A mortal, a form that he shapes cannot bring forth another form, but a form that Hakadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be He, shapes can bring forth another form, as is said even in Bereshith, in Genesis chapter 1, verse 20, that reads, "Let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures. Let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures." Vayomer Elohim yisharitzuah hamayim sharetza nefesha chaya. And Elohim said, Vayomer Elohim, let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures. Yisharitzuah hamayim sharetza nefesha chaya. And man, who is a form shaped by Hakadosh Baruch Hu, by the Holy One, the Sanctified One, the Set Apart One, the Ayla One, blessed be He, can bring forth another form. So also heaven and earth, likewise forms shaped by Hakadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be He, generate other forms. For Scripture says, even in Bereshith, in Genesis chapter 2, verse 4, these are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth, the earthly plane, when they were created. Eile toldot hashamayim v'haretza b'hibartam. These, eile, the generations, toldot, of the heavens, hashamayim, and of the earth, v'haaretz, when they were created. B'hibartam. Eile toldot hashamayim v'haaretz b'hibartam. Hence, here, it is said, among the Elohim, the gods, there is none, no one, like to thee, the I, Adonai, neither are there any works like to thy works. Ein kamoka ba Elohim Adonai, with ein kutma iseka, there is none like to thee among the Elohim Adonai, or Adonai, and there are no works like thine. Ein kamoka ba Elohim Adonai, with ein kutma iseka. All nations whom thou, the eye, hast made, shall come and prostrate themselves before thee, before the eye. O Adonai, kol goyim, asher asita, yabo ve'yishtachu lefaneka, Adonai. All nations, Gentiles, call goyim, call all goyim, all nations, call goyim, whom thou hast made, asher asita, asher, that which asita, that which thou hast made, call goyim, asher asita, yabo, they shall come, yabo, ve'yishtachu, and prostrate and worship, ve'yishtachu, litfaneka, for thy face, in front of thy face, before the eye, Adonai. Kol goyim asher asita, yabo v'yishtachu lefaneka, Adonai. Whether they want to or do not want to, because their proud necks will have been bent low. All nations whom thou, the eye, has made shall come and prostrate and worship themselves before the eye, Adonai, whether they want to or do not want to, because their proud necks will have been bent low, and they shall glorify thy name. Here, today's psalm, here at verse 9. and they shall glorify thy name. Wiyakabdu lishmeka. Wikabdu lishmeka, and they shall glorify. Wikabdu lishmeka, thy name, the Hashem, because thou art great and doest wondrous things. Because the I be great and doest wondrous things. Hear the 10th verse. Hear the 10th verse. Ki gadol ata we osea niflaot, for thou, the I, male, be great. Ki gadol ata, and doest wondrous things. We osei, and doest niflaot, wondrous things. Ki gadol ata, we osei niflaot. Rav Tanchum said, a mortal king, when he is praised to his face, the implication is that the governors of his provinces are praised with him. Lamaze. Why? Because they help him carry his burden, and so share with him the praise he receives. But it is not so with Hakadosh Baruch Hu. It is not so with the Holy One, the sanctified one, the set apart one, the Isla one, Baruch Hu. Blessed be he, for no one helps him carry his burden. You can see that this is true, for Rav Chanina and Rav Yochanan taught the angels were created on the second day, so that the nations of the earth, the nationalities, the Gentiles, the international community of the earthly plane, the Goyei Haaretz, could not say, Mikael stood in the north, Gabriel in the south, and together with Ha-Elohim, the true good, the true God, they stretched out the heavens, Ha-Shemayim. And here Midrash, pointing to the previous Midrash on the 24th Psalm, on Psalm 24, the 4th Perek, the 4th section, 24.4. And of particular interest in certain of the seasons according to the royal order, Psalm 24, because the Midrash note, just to elaborate on the Midrash note right here concerning, lest one should say that Michael stood in the north and Gabriel in the south, and together with Ha-Elohim they stretched out the heavens. So pointing us to the Midrash on Psalm 24, here we find Rav Loyani, Julianus, Rav Loyani said, all agree that the host of heaven was not created on the first day. All agree that the host of Hashemayim, of the heavens, was not created on the first day, lest heretics might say, quote, while Mikael was stretching out Hashemayim, the heavens in the east, Gabriel was stretching out the heavens in the west. Hakadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be he, was stretching the middle portion, end quote. The fact is that Hakadosh Lavado Baruch Hu, the Holy One alone, made all things, even as Yeshayahu, Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 24 reads, I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth the heavens alone, that spread abroad the earth by myself. Meiti, here, Yeshayahu, Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 24. And here, Yeshayahu, Isaiah chapter 44, full of verse 24. Kohamar Yahuwah goeleka we yotzerka miyabaten. Anoki Yahuwah ose kol noteh shemayim levadi roka'a haretza meiti. Thus saith Yahuwah Jehovah Kohamar Yahuwah, thy Redeemer, goeleka. Koh Amar Yahuwah Goleka, and he that formed thee from the womb, where Yotzerka mi baten, that formed, and he that formed thee, where Yotzerka, and he that formed the eye, mi baten, from the womb. Anoki Yahuwah Ose Kol, I be he who be, who he be. Anoki Yahuwah, Ose call, that maketh, oseh, call all things, that maketh all. Noteh shamayim levadi, noteh shamayim libadi. That stretched forth the heavens, noteh shamayim, noteh, the one who stretches, shamayim, the heavens, livadi, libadi, alone. Rokah ha'aretha meiti, that spread abroad the earth by myself. Rokah ha'aretz meiti, by myself, meiti, by myself, when read as meiti, who is with me, can be read as a question. Meiti, who is with me? So here in Isaiah chapter 44, verse 24, where it reads, Kohamar Yahuwah goeleka, where yotzerka mi baten. Anoki Yahuwah ose kol, notesh shemayim levadi, roka haaretz meiti. We have meiti, that spread abroad the earth, meiti. Meiti, Hebraically, by myself. Meiti, when read as me, who, iti, with me, who, with me, meiti, is to say, quote, in the work of creation, iration, who was partner with me? Who was partner with me? Who was partner with I? Now the Hebraic sense of meiti, may also the sense of from, iti, from me, from myself, implying by myself. But when expressed as even a question may be expressed as me, who in Hebrew, me, iti, who is with me. So here, Midrash note to Psalm 24 here in connection with today's Psalm, Mizmor Fei, wow, Psalm 86. Here we have two Midrash notes, 16 and 17, in connection right here. The commentators' point here is that since the verse has already said that Ha'el, the true good, the true God, Elohim alone, the verse from Yeshayahu, Isaiah says alone already, where it says, I be he who be who he be, that maketh all things, that maketh all, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone. Anoki Yehovah ose kol, noteh shemayim levadi, levad, by myself or alone. So the commentator's point here is that since the verse has already said that Ha'el, the true good, the true God alone, had stretched the heavens, meiti, by myself, meiti, at the end of the verse might appear redundant, but that the reading meiti, who is with me, meiti, who, meiti, with me, makes the sense of the verse more emphatic, and it avoids the seeming redundancy, especially vis-a-vis the translation, Hebraically. So this is to say, in the work of iration of creation, who was partner with me? Here, Midrash note 17, there were indeed sectarians who asserted that Ha'el, the true good, the true God, Elohim, created nothing but a single malach, angel, and that this malach, angel, did all the rest of the work of creation. The idea of this concept was to ascribe all the anthropomorphic passages, anthropomorphic, anthropos, man, morphic, the man form, he who be who he be, he hears, he sees, his hand, the anthropomorphic passages in the Bible to this angel, and thus avoid the charge that the Bible, the scriptures, represents Ha'el, Ha'elohim in human form. Therefore, David said to HaKadosh, Baruch Hu, to the Holy One, blessed be He, since thou Levado alone, didst create the heavens, Hashemayim, and Haaretz, and the earthly plane, I shall call them after thy, the I name alone. Thus, in Psalm 24, the earth is Jehovah's, and the fullness thereof. The earth is Yahweh, is Jehovah, and all her fullness. La Yahweh Haaretz Ua Meloaha. The earth is Yahweh, is he who be who he bees. La Yahweh Haaretz, and the fullness thereof, and her fullness. Ua Meloaha. La Yahweh Haaretz Ua Meloaha. Teach me, O Lord, thy way. Here today's psalm, Mizmor Fei Wow. Mizmor Pevav, Mizmor Fei Wow. Psalm 86. Here at the 11th verse, where it reads, Horeini Yahweh Darkeka. Teach me, teach I, O Jehovah, Horeini Yahweh Darkeka, thy way. Horeini Yahweh Darkeka. David said to Hakadosh Baruchu, Ribon Shel Ha'olamim, Master of the universe, universal Master. When thou, the eye, seest me, depart from the way, direct me back to thy, the eye way. Hence, hear, even today's psalm. Hence, teach me, O Jehovah, thy way. Horeini Yehovah darkeka. Rav Yitzhak, Isaac said, some maintain that he said it in the name of Rav Chanina bar Rabahu. If a man has two heifers, one willing to plow and the other unwilling to plow, and he wishes the second one to plow, what does he do? He takes the first one out of the yoke and thus forces the unwilling one to plow. Here, a midrash note where it reads, what does he do? He takes the first one out of the yoke. Here, midrash note, literally, he takes the yoke from the two. He takes the yoke from the two and thus forces the unwilling one to plow. Likewise, any creature that does not consent to accept the yoke, thou, the eye, dost compel it against its will, and doest direct it whether it is meant to go, where it is meant to go. Only the inclination to evil, the Yetzer Hara, the inclination to hara, to evil, that thou dost not direct. Only the inclination to evil, that thou, the eye, doest not direct. Therefore, teach me, teach I, O Jehovah, thy, the eye way. Horeini Yahuwah darkeka. I will praise thee, the I, O Lord my God, with all my heart. Here today's psalm, Psalm 86, here at verse 12. I will praise thee, the I will thank thee, praise thee. Odeka Adonai, Elohai, Bekol Levabi. Odeka, I will praise the I. Odeka, I will thank the I. Odeka Adonai, I will thank the I. Adonai, Elohai, Adonai, Elohai, Highly, my true good, my true God. Odeka Adonai Elohai, with all my heart. Bekol Levavi. Odeka Adonai Elohai, Bekol Levavi. That is to say, with its good inclination, Yetzer Hatov, and its evil inclination, Yetzer Hara, so that there will be no wavering in me, in I, because of them. Rav Acha observed, to what can the words in today's Psalm, the 13th verse, the B part of the verse, thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell, allude to? Rav Acha observed, to what can the words here in today's psalm? Thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell. From the lowest hell allude to, except to the way of adulterers, that, according to Rav Yudan, leads down into the lowest hell. Here, the verse, Hebraically, with he tzalta nafshia miya shoal tachetiya, with he tzalta, and the eye has snatched nafshi, my soul, with he tzalta nafshi, with he tzalta nafshi, mi shoal, from shoal, tachetiya, the lowest netherworld, the lowest Sheol. And thou hast delivered, hast snatched my soul from the lowest Sheol, from the lowest netherworld. Where hitzalta nafshi, mi Sheol tachetiya. What does this verse mean? Rav Acha asked. He said it alludes, right, to the way of adulterers. That according to Rav Yudan, it leads down into the lowest hell, into the lowest Sheol, into Sheol tachetiya. And here concerning the lowest hell, the lowest Sheol, the lowest netherworld, anti-repatriation state, the depths of Sheol. A similar phrase occurs in Devarim in Deuteronomy chapter 32 at verse 22. And here Midrash note on lowest hell, on the Sheol tachetiya. The words, quote, in the name of Rav Yitzhak, Rav Barakayu said, these words mean, for great is thy mercy toward me, and thou, the eye, hast delivered my soul from the lowest netherworld, from the lowest netherworld. Ki chasideka, ki chasideka gadol alai, for great is chasideka, thy mercy toward me, toward I, ki chasideka gadol alai. And thou, the eye, has delivered my soul, where hitzalta nafshi, from the lowest netherworld, mi shoal tachetiya. These words are here omitted, some say as superfluous, in the Midrash commentary. Now, the Yalkut ad Loka, it reads, quote, in the name of Rav Yitzhak, Rav Barakaya said, the words, for great is thy mercy toward me, toward I. Ki chasideka gadol alai, mean that great is thy chesed, chasideka, toward me, toward I, alai, upon I, because thou, the eye, hast delivered, has snatched me, has snatched my soul from the way of adulterers, from the lowest Sheol, where hitzalta nafshi, mi Sheol tachetiya, 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 tachetiya.
Yes. Shabbat Shalom, Semet Salam, Chabarim. Hashem Yeshua, Shabbat Shalom, Semet Salam. Join I and I after Shabbat for the podcast. We have 22nd, Wayachel, and he gathered and he church. Yes, I, Rastafari. Shabbat Shalom, Semet Salam.